He has performed on Comedy Central's The Half Hour, as well as Late Night with Seth Meyers and Jimmy Kimmel Live. What has he not been on? Please welcome the amazing Ben Kronberg.
Oh, what hasn't he been on, huh? It's always a nice way to be brought up. Nice little classic left-handed compliment. What hasn't he been on? It's a compliment, but it's like, there's actually an answer. You know, like there's an answer to the question. Like if the answer was he's been on everything, that'd be the perfect compliment, but I haven't been on everything. I haven't been on Conan. I haven't been on The Tonight Show. And I definitely haven't been on my father's mind. It's okay. I want everybody to get their phones out and put the ring on loud. Everybody, put it on loud. Oh. My girlfriend makes me take a screenshot of my phone every time I text her that my battery's almost dead. How's stuff going with you? Where are you guys at with your trust and thrust? Do you guys trust who you thrust? Do you trust who you trust? Have you ever trusted without thrusting? Have you ever thrusted without trusting? You know, when you thrust without trusting, that's just a hookup, right? But when you trust without thrusting, that's just a friend. That's what a friend is. I think what we're all looking for, ultimately, is somebody that we can trust and thrust. Isn't that all love is? Where they're both present, right? Okay, I think it should be a part of wedding vows. Do you promise to trust and to thrust and to never crust? Have you guys ever thrusted without crusting? You know what I'm talking about. Don't be a bunch of prudes. Be a bunch of prudes. We're all grown-ups. You know how when you do it and your pubes get wet? Ideally, best case scenario. Best case. But then after you finish, you're too lazy to wipe them off. Right? And you fall asleep. And then when you wake up, they're crusty. And then you dust them off celebratorily. You do the crusty dusty dance. Do a little wake and flake. Make a little confetti. No? I'm the only one. Okay, I get it. I'll say all this stuff. You guys do all the judging. Okay. That's fine. I'll do all the opening up. They said I couldn't do any pasteless jokes. See, that's the pun is what gets the groan, not the crusty pube joke, but the pun will make people groan. I get it. I get it. You know how when you text somebody that you're almost there, it means you haven't left yet? And when you text somebody you haven't left yet, it means you just woke up. And when you text somebody you just woke up, it means you're masturbating. And when you text somebody you're masturbating, it means you're almost there. You're so close. That joke comes full circle jerk, guys. See, that was a pun, kinda. Why no groan? I don't know. You guys are grown-ups, I guess. Grown-ups. You get it now, right? You get how brain work. You get how brain work. Don't you? Don't you?
Why do you have your phone in your hand?
I don't know.
Are you not prepared?
I'm prepared. I just like to keep my phone in my hand. It's like just in case my dad calls, you know?
It's like you don't care about being a comedian.
But I care about being a comedian. What are you talking about?
I think it's bullshit.
What's bullshit? What's
You
bullshit?
should care more.
I care a lot.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
I'm very excited to be here in New York City.
I'm very excited too. It's like the best place to
It's
live.
an amazing city.
It is an amazing city. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, I think we're on the same
At
page
Pace
here.
Magazine headquarters.
Yes, it is. Pace Magazine headquarters is great.
Do you wish you would have gone to college?
What is it? What does it matter? I didn't go to college.
Maybe your parents would be more proud of you if you had.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. That's just a.
They haven't even seen you perform, have they?
No, they haven't.
It's a really great turnout tonight.
Yeah, it is.
More people than are usually at your shows.
I get people at my shows.
Do you think anyone here has weed?
I don't know if anybody. Why would you even ask that? That's
Because you were talking so much about it before the show.
I mentioned it once. I was like, oh, it would be cool to smoke
You
weed
know you
tonight.
smoke too much weed.
I think I smoked the perfect amount. It's not like I know exactly how to get
And you
high.
look at your phone too much.
Okay, I'll put my phone away then.
Pay attention to me.
Okay, do you want me to put my phone away, or do you want me to pay attention to you? It's like I'm trying to do a show, and you're
All
just.
of the performers are so unique and fresh.
Yeah, I loved the broccoli bit. That was a great visual. You know, the broccoli really brought it visually.
I like their comedy more than yours.
Oh, thank you. That's nice.
You should really try harder.
We should all try harder. I think that's not.
Not so much.
Okay, whatever. You like their comedy. You don't like mine. That's fine. Why don't you like my comedy?
Frankly, you use too many props in your act. And your puns. Your puns make me want to shoot myself.
Yeah, but you can't. You're a phone.
I would. If I could.
Touche, but you're.
Besides,
Oh, yeah?
I've watched you masturbate too many times to not want to kill myself.
Why would that equal that? That doesn't have to equal that. You just have to don't
Did you
look
really
at it.
mean all of those bad things you were saying about the other comedians earlier?
No, I didn't. I didn't say any bad things. I didn't.
Why can't you be like other comedians?
I'm just trying to do my own
You
thing.
take the whole free speech thing way too seriously.
Yeah, it shouldn't be taken seriously. We should definitely not
Pay
say
attention
what
to me.
Okay, I'm trying to pay attention to you.
Do you use other phones besides me?
I've used other phones besides you. You knew
What
that
about
going.
last year when I was getting my screen fixed?
I got a burner, baby. It doesn't matter. I got like a
I
page.
asked because your fingers smell like another phone.
I don't even know how you can tell that. That's like maybe it's
Maybe
the
you
iPad that
borrowed
you're.
a friend's phone when I was at If Juice.
Nope. I would never borrow a friend's phone. I would never ever borrow a friend's phone. I might look at my friend using his phone and wonder what it would be like to use his phone, but I would definitely never
I trust you.
borrow my
It's
friend's
just that
phone.
I feel
It's
you
like
don't
it's.
always tell me the
I mean,
whole story.
there's no such thing as full disclosure.
You know how jealous
really,
I get of
We
you.
all get jealous. We all get jealous. I mean,
Can I ask you a
you
question?
can ask me one more question, just one more, because I have to
Are
keep
you an
up.
honest person?
I think I'm an honest person.
Be
Is that the
honest.
question? Yes, I'm an honest person.
That is a lie.
Okay, that's a paradox, you know. It's like one word is
No
two
one
words.
likes
It's
liars except
not really.
liars
You can't
and
really
they're
prove
lying.
it wrong. Okay, that's true. Liars are lying, and
Did you see that movie called Her?
Yeah, it's where it's where I got this bit from. What do you think?
Do you think that phone is sexier than me?
I don't. I think that phone is pretty sexy, but
Do you
not.
wish she was your phone?
No, I don't wish she was my
How
phone.
come you left me at home the
I
other
went
night?
for a jog that I didn't have any pockets.
Who were you with?
It doesn't matter who I was with. I was just went by
Commit to
myself.
me.
Okay.
Commit to me, Ben, or I'm going to go read all the texts you sent your ex-girlfriend when you were fighting with her and called her all those words like the C word. Do you want me to repeat what you said to all of these people?
I think you kind of just did. It's one of those arguments where you do what you do,
Do
and
you want me to share your deepest, darkest secrets with the audience?
No, I don't. Oh, I don't. Okay, I don't. I don't. I
Have you
don't.
ever thought of...
I don't. I don't. I don't. You hold all my secrets, but I don't want you to share them. You know? Is there any? What would you guys talk about if you were up here? Have you thought about that? Huh? You thought about that? Okay. Sometimes words and jokes can't do it, so you gotta just play a song. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta listen to a song that makes you feel alright, you know? Was that a rhetorical question? Was that a rhetorical question? Was that a rhetorical question? You guys even know what a rhetorical question is? Was that a rhetorical question? When will it end? Was that a rhetorical question? Do you know what the law of diminishing returns is? Was that a rhetorical question? My knees, my elbows, macaroni in the shapes of bows, cats, scarecrows, and subway fights. Shake a dance floor, high cell phones against my head at night. I'm the futuristic sexual spirited guide with the instincts of a caveman I cannot hide. As I see the futility of fertility, the beer spills, refills, I can't seem to forget. I only seem to regret. I fuck like an Egyptian. I never wear protection when I have an erection. Correction, I never show my affection when I sit in your section. I just won the election. Did daddy diddle or didn't he do that? Daddy diddle, daughter and daughter did not tat. Daddy diddle, daughter diddle, daddy right back. Diddle daddy in the sack, diddle daughter in the crack. Take it back to the MacBook Pro, upload photo. Oh no, I go to jail. And nobody there to pay my bail, 'cause I'm a child molester. You know, I'm not really a child molester, right? It was just written from the perspective of one. Like Stephen King can write about serial killers, and it's like, oh, you gotta read this. I read it last time I was in the airport. But then as soon as somebody says something on stage, it's like, that's who they really are, that's what they really think. It's like, no, fuck you, get a clue. Don't like my disposition. How about my dick's position? Between your pussy and your butt, it's a split decision. Open up wide, I'll make your insides glisten. Yo bitch, it's Keister morning, and my dick is risen. You can see I got a pole, but it ain't for fishing. And you know my balls are moaning, 'cause they're on a mission. They're on a mission. Get it dirty, clean it off, wipe it off with a cloth. What should I do? Maybe I should ask you what you think. Think, should I stick it in your pink? Or maybe in your stink, and then I'll wash it off in the sink, 'cause that's gross. And when I'm done, I like to put up my glasses, watch them spread their asses, drip out of their asses like molasses, 'cause that's the only word that I could find that rhymes with glasses. Say, what would you talk about if you weren't here? How would your creativity manifest in the public sphere? Would you paint paintings and hang them up on a wall and have nobody come to see them? That's probably what you do too. What most people do is they paint stuff and then sell it, and then it never sells, and then they sell it for cheaper, and then it's like, I guess I shouldn't paint anymore, you know? Here is the church, here is the steeple. Open up your pussy, now let's make some people. Let me hear you say, here is the church, here is the steeple. Open up your pussy, now let's make some people. It's only gonna be cool if we all say it. I said, here is the church, here is the steeple. Open up your pussy, now let's make some people. Didn't that feel good? Like better than just sweaty yoga camel toe? You know, a collective moment, not that camel toe. You think I'm saying camel toe like, ooh, you can't talk about women. Guys have camel toe too, you know? So if you thought I was talking about women camel toe, that means you're not evolved. I don't like to call it camel toe anyways. I like to call it the only reason I go to yoga, you know what I'm saying? Do you think camels ever get people toe? I wonder what that would look like. I wonder what that would look like. I wonder what that would look like. Oh, 9/11 was an inside job. 9/11 was an inside job. Hey. 311 isn't from Omaha. 311 is from Omaha. Hey. Yeah. 7-Eleven is an inside job. 7-Eleven is an inside job. Hey. I said, hey, I'm gonna grab your dick, I'm gonna grab it quick, I'm gonna make you sick, I'm gonna break my wrist. How do you end a song that's like that, you know? Like, you just gotta get out, you know? You just gotta, like, do an Irish goodbye. But I'm gonna do, like, a German-Danish Irish goodbye, because that's my heritage. So it was really nice. Thank you, Paste, for having me. And I hope that one of my bits makes it in the actual video. Hey, you can say whatever you want. Okay, we'll see about that. Sure, I'll call your bluff, mister. No, thank you guys very much. I'm going to unplug this just so I don't forget it. And be safe and treat everybody with respect. And send a text to my dad and tell him to call me because my birthday was yesterday and I'd sure like to hear from him. Thanks.